Right. No one can see this, so I'll just... Okay, so we were charged with new models. So we're looking at this from the perspective of where big lottery fits into an ecosystem. And the first realization that we made was the fault line exists between a supply-led approach and a demand-led approach. What we've been neglecting is the grassroots. So we've sort of approached this in sort of various stages of network intensification. So at the very base level, you have a very fragile ecosystem of grassroots generated ideas, very organic, clustered around a core group of people who are quite frankly prepared to put their time and very small sums of money where their mouths are. Now, these really represent seeds, kernels, things that are missing from top-down prescription and the things that large organizations do well. So if we just take this sliding scale from 0 to 3, we see we start with, organic expressions. We see that if we follow this curation curve, that really represents the level of external help and involvement and unfortunately bureaucracy that goes with that and the benefits that organization and bureaucracy can bring as well. So if we go from 0, where we have organic idea generation, we have at the beginning of the curation curve curated structures like community animation, community organization, ABCD, that are identifying strengths and going into communities and trying to stimulate what's going on there in a slightly more formal approach that starts to link with assets and larger networks. Okay? So beyond that point, further up the curation curve, where we see the strategic impact of big is when we start to see their leverage, how they can scale other partners, how they can scale other organizations and reach that level of scale and story and impact and knowledge sharing that it can facilitate at top level. So obviously the base of this is the organic, and they can catalyze at every level of this by small grants that can stimulate very low level, very localized activity, helping curated processes, and then whacking up the distribution at the top end of the curve. Thank you.